Have you ever wondered about the real Dracula? Not the one from Hollywood movies, but the figure whispered about in the misty Carpathian mountains. Forget the capes and bats for a moment. Let's journey back in time, to the heart of Transylvania, a land of ancient forests, towering stone fortresses, and villages huddled in the valleys, bracing against the cold mountain winds. This is where the story truly begins. The legend we're exploring tonight isn't just a simple vampire tale. It's woven into the very fabric of the land. The local communities, isolated by the rugged terrain, developed their own unique beliefs and fears. Their world was one of harsh realities, where the line between life and death was thin, and the shadows held more than just darkness. It's in this environment that a powerful, chilling figure emerged from folklore, a being tied to the land itself, long before any author put his story to paper. Imagine a man, not a monster, at least not at first glance. He's tall and lean, built like the hardy people of the mountains. His face is striking, with sharp, high cheekbones and a narrow jaw. Features shaped by generations of living in this unforgiving landscape. His nose is pronounced, and his deep-set eyes hold an intensity that feels ancient and unsettling, as if they've seen centuries pass. His skin is unnaturally pale, with a low saturation that people described as moonlit or bloodless, a stark contrast to his dark, shoulder-length hair that flows with a slight wave. He is a product of this place, a chilling embodiment of its beauty and its danger. In our mind's eye, let's picture him. He stands alone amidst the ruins of a stone fortress, high in the mountains. The air is thick with a heavy night mist that clings to the ancient pines, muffling all sound. Cold moonlight breaks through the clouds, casting long, distorted shadows, and illuminating the scene with an eerie, cinematic glow. He wears traditional dark wool garments, simple and practical for the climate, covered by a long, heavy cloak that offers little comfort against the biting wind. There are no dramatic poses, no monstrous transformations, just a static, silent moment. This is the core of the myth, a solitary, powerful figure. A human form that has become something more, something eternal and deeply connected to the cold, dark earth of the Carpathian. This isn't the Count from the novels, hosting guests in a lavish castle. This is the spirit of the mountain itself, a predator whose hunting ground is the dense, fog-shrouded forest. The villagers wouldn't have spoken his name loudly. They would have whispered it, their words carried away by the wind. He was a force of nature, as inevitable and as dangerous as a winter storm or a rock. He represented the fear of the unknown that lurked just beyond the firelight of their homes, the chilling possibility that the wilderness could not only take your life, but your very soul. The stories passed down through generations weren't about romance or gothic tragedy. They were survival guides, cautionary tales meant to keep people safe. Don't wander into the woods after dark. Beware of strangers with intense eyes and an unnatural pallor. Stay within the community, within the light. The legend of the Carpathian Knight was a way of understanding a world full of real dangers, personifying the harshness of life in these remote mountains. The figure in the mist wasn't just a monster. He was a symbol of the untamed, primal power of the land itself. So, the next time you think of Dracula, I invite you to look past the pop culture icon and see the deeper, darker myth from which he was born. Picture the cold moonlight on ancient stone, the endless sea of pine trees, and the silent, watchful figure who is not just an inhabitant of this land, but its very essence. This is the true Dracula of the Carpathian Knight, a timeless legend rooted in the very soul of Transylvania. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the mists of folklore. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations of our world's most enduring myths. See you next time.